this is Andrea, and I'm glad you're here at my crafting desk. And I wanted to show you this today. It's the latest journal I made. I made a pretty junky journal this time, and I started it for the challenge, the January challenge on DearJulieJulie, but I didn't finish it in time, and I didn't finish all the elements. But as you see, it says 2025 on here. I make a journal in the beginning of each year to kind of do memory keeping in it. Put pictures and things from places I've gone, and like I haven't done that part yet. This is just the prep. This is just the beginning. So let me show you what I have. This is, the cover is 6.5 inches this way by 9 inches this way, and the spine is 2¼ inches with 3 signatures. So what I did is I used cereal box. I kind of doubled that, and then this is some paper I had, and it wasn't big enough to cover the whole front, so I took some book page, and I don't know if you can tell, but it's glued together at some point here. So there's two pages going this way, and then I cut it thin to put there, and I did that on the back as well. And this is fabric I have from an old pair of pants that doesn't fit me anymore. This is a cover card I made in a mini challenge a few months ago. And this is from a digital kit from DearJulieJulie called Blue, Blue, and Birds 2. I'm using some of those throughout here. And these, she puts these little words on some of the Friday freebies. I like them because they look like they came out of those little label makers, the old-fashioned label makers. So I have a pocket here, and I made this tag that is basically a piece of paper that's folded up. This is, I have a lot of this in here. These are pages, leftover pages from my planner from last year. So I decorated that, and then I put this here. And I like having a pocket in the front so that I can put things that I want to put into the journal later. Here is a tab that I made. This was the mini challenge, and the challenge was to make this tip in. So it's got some stickers and some old lace. Oh, this is just something I put in recently. And here's a button. This is from DearJulieJulie's black and white digital. I'll have a link to the digitals in the subscription, or the in the description. Okay, so this, see, I made some borders like this, and I got this idea. I was following a tutorial by Kari Gibson. It's called Fancy Borders on Kari Gibson art. I'll put a link to that in the description. But she took book page and put ink on it and stamped and made little designs and things on it, and I liked the way it looked. I thought it went well with a junky version. This is a piece from an old calendar that I had, and here's one of the tags I made. I just made a tag that looks like a house, you know, and it's got, this is part of a gift bag, and this in the background is from a magazine, and these are book page, and this is from the digitals. Sometimes I put washi tape on paper that I think that might get, might be fragile, might tear, you know what I mean? Because this is like thick, almost like cardboard, so when I folded it in half, it made some little cracks on the edges. here is a corner pocket that I made. Double corner pocket. And this is from an old map. And this is book page and digital. Here's another one of these edges. And then I did some hidden paper clips in the same style as the edges. I did the tabs in the same style also. This is a, you know, like an envelope that you get in the mail. Like it had, maybe it was for the electric company, I don't know. But I just put some things on it here. And, you know, when I start putting items in here, I could put something interesting, like a picture there, and you get like a preview. I mostly like to have big open spaces. Well, I don't care if there's like stuff written or whatever, because like I can glue stuff or staple stuff on top of it for my, when I do my memory keeping. This is like part of a paper bag, and then I took like a strip of scrap paper that I had and I put that there. This is the other part of that. Oh no, this is a different part of the map, and this is for, we go here usually once a year. This is Rehoboth Beach in Delaware, so I had this map and I just made a little flip-flop over here with a flap. It's like you can write on here, and I put like a piece from a puzzle book, and then this is another bag that like someone gave me a gift in it, and it looks like jeans. And then just some scrap paper and stuff. This is a belly band. Oops. And it's on the other side of that paper bag. Oh, yeah, I glued paper to the back of this because this was tearing. So I glued some scrap paper I had. This is another paper clip. This is from the black and white digital. Here's the other half of the envelope, and then on this side I took another envelope and I glued it here to make a tuck. And here's a postage stamp, and this is from an old pattern, and this is some leftover paper that I had. It's another DearJulieJulie digital. I don't remember which one it is. And that's the end of the second signature, and here's the third signature. This is just some, what do you call it? Scrapbooking paper I had. Here's a tag in here, and this is made from an envelope. And then I have a tag inside of it that is made from an old greeting card. So. And then here's an old piece of fabric I have. I have like a jar over here with I have a jar over here with like cut off scraps of fabric, and sometimes I use them for tags and stuff. This is from, oh, this is from Mimi's Flowers. But I just love this digital. I think it's a picture that Julie's mom made. And so I have like a book page here, and it doesn't bother me what it says because I'm going to put stuff on top of it. But if I was selling this to somebody, I would probably, or giving it to somebody, I would probably put paint or what's that other stuff called? Or gesso. I put gesso on it. Just because gesso is easier to write on than paint. Sometimes when you write on paint, it scratches off, but the gesso's got a rougher texture to it. So on this side, there's a little pocket, and then you can write here. This is a whole page pocket. This is from a magazine. It was like, this is like a dessert or something at a fancy restaurant. And here's a sticker and just paper and stuff. So that I could put brochures or something in there if I'd like. This is, I think this was, is this one a page pocket too? Yeah, this one's a whole page pocket too, but I mean, it's not a whole page because it's only under the card. This is a greeting card, an old greeting card that I had. This was scrap I had. Here's some washi tape, and this is from one of the digitals. I don't remember which one. That's the center of the signature. Here is just a regular waterfall, and I have different papers that I just had laying around. I cut them to fit on here. Well, plus this is part of the Blue and Birds 2 digital, and I have blue ink around the edges. Here's another one of those edges. Here's a paper clip. And here's a pocket here. Put stuff in there. I'm thinking about putting like a large tuck here with a gusset so that I can stuff things in here that I want to put in, because I already have some things I want to put in. Like I have, this is it seems silly, but I have like this thing. My husband and I, for Christmas, we got these things to try different snacks. Like, I think, is this one from the UK? Oh no, this one's from Germany. So it had different Germany food snacks from Germany, and we tasted it and tasted each of them and tried them out, and I figured I could put them in. I could put this in here, but if I wasn't ready to put it in yet, and I had a tuck in the back, I could just shove it in a tuck or cut this down a little, whatever. Anyway, that's it for my journal. I hope you enjoyed it, and until next time, happy crafting.